that you tell in your show is the whole Hell in a Cell fiasco, where you were on autopilot there because you literally, 5 minutes into the thing, your brain was concussed to the point where you didn't remember finishing it, and it turned out to be an all-time classic. Sometimes you make the chicken salad out of the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. This coming up with this cell. I mean, I'm pretty sure Shane O'Mac is going to do something outrageous. I seriously, the guy. I believe he's fearless. I really do. I wasn't fearless. I did stuff. Maybe I was courageous that I acted in the face of fear, but I was afraid a lot. But I don't know if you could ever duplicate those circumstances that we had in the cell. Even if it just been the one big one off the cell, I don't think it would have lasted, all these years, because it was that sense that this is not supposed to happen.
Well, the thing you mentioned, the reason why you're in the Final Four tour on the shows is because you had kind of lost the passion. You want to start again next year. Through your career, you have never been a guy to just stick around and take the check, or stick around and do whatever. In WCW early, before I remember, before you had actually made a name for yourself that indicated that you could go anywhere, get any job, you, instead of taking the guaranteed money, you saw the creative wasn't there, you saw the plans for you weren't there, and you decided, I'm going to go ahead and give my notice, and I'm going to go to Japan, do whatever, and I'm going to wait for a more amicable time when somebody really wants to use and push me, rather than let them beat me into powder or just let the career take a nosedive. And a lot of guys, most guys, don't have the guts to do that.
Yeah, I made a couple of bold moves like that. That was one. Yeah, I'd found my dream job. I went from making $250 a week, and I was sometimes working 2 or 3 times a night in Continental. Tag match, a regular match, Battle Royal, almost every night. And then all of a sudden I'm in WCW, where I was being treated pretty well. You did some amazing commentary work. I think you and JR kept me alive even when the one-loss record wasn't too good. And then, it turns out it was the best thing that could happen to me, because had I stayed, I probably would have had a nice little run, babyface turn, and just kind of been in the middle of the pack for a while, lower middle part of the pack, and I would have been pretty happy there for a while. But Ole Anderson was not a Cactus Jack fan. Turned out to be the best person who could have entered my life, because I did leave on my own, and I did go out, and it's difficult to make yourself more valuable as an independent wrestler than when you're working for a national company. You've seen instances where guys have done that, like the Young Bucks have done it, and AJ Styles has done it. But by and large, it usually guys go on the indies, and they, try to take what memories people have and live them, run them to their fullest. In this case, I was actively trying to, improve and change the perception of the character. And when I came back 15 months later, I'd had the big matches with Eddie Gilbert, some of which you were at, Jimmy, and had a lot more confidence, and also felt like I could go in there and ask for a little more money. I remember when Magnum asked me for he gave me the contract, and it was for that same amount I had wrestled for. And he said, it's really just a carrot. Next year, this could double. And I said, Magnum, you've seen me wrestle. There may not be a next year. That's a good point. He said, I'm going to